Hello, I'm Dr. Macon Singletary, your friendly North Raleigh periodontist. Thanks for watching this video today. I'm going to talk a little bit about my background so you get to know me a little bit and understand where I'm coming from and why I do what I do. I grew up in Durham, I'll claim it. I went to Durham High School. I went to Duke University and got a degree in chemistry. And at that point, I had a decision to make. It was either go into medicine or dentistry. My father was a family physician, made house calls, and he sat down with me and told me some things about what to expect in the future. And he sort of knew that I liked working with my hands, and I was a control freak. And so he felt like that involvement with federal government and our healthcare system was going to affect how I would do my therapy and treatment and my joy of what I do. So I went into dentistry, went down to Emory Dental School in Atlanta. It was a great experience living in Atlanta for 4 years, and that's where I developed a love for periodontics. I had Dr. Fritz, a professor who took me under his wings, and I can remember his first lecture in periodontal disease. It was the Gums Are Healthy lecture. When he got to the Gums Aren't Healthy lecture, I had some of my classmates passing out, and they said, "No, I'm not doing that." And I looked at that and said, "I think I can do that." And there was a systemic effect of gum tissue health that was discussed even then. And because of my medical background with my dad, I thought, well, this will be a field that I could go into and probably make a difference. So with Dr. Fritz tutelage and bringing me along, I had the opportunity to do some things that normal people wouldn't do. Some of my classmates got jobs waiting tables. I was working with him as a surgical assistant on Wednesday nights and Saturdays. At that point, he said, "I want you to go to get your master's degree, and if you want to come to Emory, I'll take you. But I want you to go somewhere else, and I'm going to make one call when you get done. And I may want you to come back, and it's up to you." But so UNC got me. Yes, I went to Carver Tech for my specialty training. I'll claim it too, but I got my master's degree at UNC Department of Periodontics, and at that point got out, started a practice in Raleigh, North Carolina. I felt like teaching was something I'd like to do, so I was a clinical assistant professor for the first few years of my practice as I got my practice to grow. And during that time, I felt like that maybe teaching was something I'd like to continue to do. So to become a diplomate of the American Board of Periodontology adds credibility to your credentials for teaching, but also I could see that it would add value to my patients, that the knowledge that I would gain through going through that process would be one that you would gain from. And during that 5 years where you take a written test, then you document cases, 5 cases I had to document, and support with literature why I did what I did. And then if the cases got accepted, which they did, thankfully, I go defend it in orals, 3 days of orals of why I did what I did and to support what I did with the literature that I read. So during the first 5 years of this endeavor, I learned a lot, probably more than I ever learned as a student at Duke or even at Emory. I think that adds value to what you will get when you come into my practice. Not only that, but also the years of experience that I have. I got a lot packed up in this brain, and it comes out sometimes flowing, and it may come out sometimes in a stream of conscious nature, just like this video. But hopefully when you come in, you'll be able to have some questions, your questions answered, and we look forward to hearing from you. So just give us a call. We'd be glad to talk to you. Thank you.